Have you ever wanted to learn some hands-on IT skills and you don't have the equipment or you don't have the money to pay for it, or you are preparing for a certification exam and you are concerned on how you will be able to practice or know the details of what you want to write in the exam? That is why we are here today. Welcome to Cyberculture Interface. Today we are looking at a critical skill or a critical tool that will help every prospective cybersecurity expert to be hands-on in whatever area of cybersecurity they are trying to go into. We are going to be learning how to set up your own labs. Your home lab is simply your personal IT playground. This is where you test things out. This is where you try things out without having the concern or the fear of intruding into somebody else's network. That means you can comfortably set up and try out new tools and download things and try, different hacks without having the concerns of in becoming, trespassing or having any legal concern of affecting someone here in the neighborhood. Whether you're exploring cybersecurity, networking, software development, a home lab will help you to be able to gain hands-on experience, will help you to prepare for industry certification, and will help you to also practice new skills and set up new tools. And the best part of it is that it is affordable and scalable. To set up an home lab, basically what you're going to need is a system that has minimum of 8 gig RAM. Usually we say like 16, but minimum of 8 gig RAM will serve you. Your system should have a multi-core processor, and most importantly also enough storage. That is, you have both 40 gig, 40 gig hard disk size, SSD will be sufficient for you to set up your lab. Okay, that is basically the hardware requirement. In terms of software requirement, the basic software you are going to need is a VMware, or what we call an hypervisor. I make use of VMware most of the time, and that is what I'm going to use in this video to demonstrate how you can set up your home lab. So you can use your VMware. Another tool that is essential, of course, the operating system, or which you are going to have on your VMware, because VMware is serving as your hypervisor. I'm still going to explain later on what VMware's role is in this home lab. But VMware, on top of your VMware, you also need a Kali Linux, which is the Linux operating system. If you want to explore, you can have as many as your hardware can carry. You can have a Kali Linux, you can have a Red Hat, you can have Ubuntu Linux, you can have different kind of Linux. But Kali Linux is usually very good for cybersecurity professionals, especially if you're a penetration tester or you are trying to go into penetration testing. Kali Linux is very good because it comes loaded with several tools that you just install or activate it when you are after setting it up. You won't have to bother about sourcing for and downloading. Tools like Bob Suites usually sometimes do come with it. You have mmap and so many other tools that you'll be needing in the process. But even if you don't have those tools inside, you can easily download them on Kali Linux. Your Kali Linux is an ISO image which you are going to download. So we are going to see everything during the process. I'm going to demonstrate how you carry out all these things in this video. First thing we're going to do is to download the VMware tool, which is the hypervisor. So remember, the VMware is the hardware, is the virtual hardware you are installing or creating on our desktop, on our computer. And like I mentioned earlier, you need to have enough hard disk storage. At minimum, we are going to be allocating for this VMware and the Kali Linux that will be installing on it is at least about 40 gig, thereabout. So that means your hardware must have up to a minimum of 256 gig in your hardware, and then with the space of up to 40 gig free for the VMware, for the hypervisor that we're about to install. So let's check out the link. Before we continue, VMware has downloaded and installed, so Let's also download Kali Linux. We are the two major things we're going to download here. So this is Kali Linux. So we have you know options. Do you want installer images or virtual machines? You know, then we have other versions of Kali Linux, but this is what's concerning us now. Remember, I mentioned there are different types of the hypervisors. So we have Kali Linux for VMware, for VirtualBox, for Hyper-V, for KMU, VMware Weekly. So different ones. So, but we have a VMware. So this is what we are installing for VMware. So let us download. So download process has started. It's actually big. It's quite big, 3.3 gig. So you have to get a solid internet connection and then enough space on your system to be able to download it conveniently. Now the download is complete. So we need to look. Let's open the folder where the download took place. Let's see. Download is complete. We need to install extracted VMware. So you have it here. Now, next thing is to launch our VMware. We are now going to have to select personal use because we are not using it for commercial. So this is a personal use that you allow us to use it for free. Enjoy. Okay, so this is the VMware workstation. Now open the virtual machine. Let's navigate to the folder we have here. So here you can see that's why there are a lot of files in the folder. The only one that is showing is the one that is relevant. So we'll select it. Open. It take us through the process. Now, virtual machine is here straight. We have our Kali Linux. The next thing we need to do is to power it on. So it automatically we can set the settings, and because it's already what we can see here is here are the default configuration. You can see, but we can edit settings if you want to change any of the things here. For example, now we have memory 2 gig memory allocated to it. We have processors, 4 processors. If your system is having 8 gig RAM, then you can make this one 1 gig. You can reduce it to suit what you have. Another very important configuration here is the NAT, so that network address transition. This way, if you select, so it will allow the Linux, the Kali Linux that you'll be running to use the system's internet connection. Next is to power on the virtual machine. So it's asking the following device can be connected to this machine. Wireless, yes, okay. So let's see the Kali boot up. Default password for Kali is Kali. Default user is Kali. So we have Kali. We have our Linux machine operational, fully operational. This is a home lab environment. You can see most of this command that I'm typing is already pre-installed with Kali. Or otherwise, it will tell you that these commands do not exist. Let's see updates whether it will work. Up arrow, whether there is anything to update. Okay, so it's updating. You can see update is going on. This is very important so that what it's doing is updating all the pre-installed applications that comes with the Kali Linux is being updated to the latest so that while you are carrying out your commands, you will not be having errors too much or errors at all. So with your home lab setup, you can build confidence, you can gain enough hands-on experience, and also you can prepare now to take your certification because now you now have hands-on skills. Remember, if you want to learn these hands-on skills, if you want to have a one-on-one coaching experience, if you want to have a structured way in which you are going to learn this hands-on skill, go to the link in the description of this video and join the one-on-one hands-on cybersecurity coaching where I'm going to be training you and teaching you, holding you by the hand, showing you how to set up your lab, showing you how to make use of cybersecurity tools, showing you how to teaching you the concept, teaching you the very basic concept and the hands-on practice you need. Don't forget, the link is in the video description. Join the one-on-one hands-on cybersecurity coaching and you will never regret. So if this video has helped you, in any way, you have gained one or two things, please like, share with your friends, share with colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new on this channel. Once again, thank you for watching.